Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called We the Animals. Alright. Three brothers tear their way through childhood in rural New York and push against their parents' volatile love, while Manny and Joel grow into versions of their loving yet unpredictable father. Ma seeks to keep her youngest, Jonah, in the cocoon of innocence. More sensitive and conscious than his older siblings, Jonah increasingly embraces an imagined world all his own. Based on the celebrated Justin Torres novel, We the Animals is a visceral coming-of-age story propelled by layered performances from its astounding cast, including three talented young first-time actors and stunning animated sequences that bring Jonah's torn inner world to life. This is a 2018 film. It is rated R. It runs 93 minutes and stars Evan Rosada, Josiah Gabriel, Isaiah Christian, Sheila Van Raul Castillo. We the Animals. So, I actually do know that this was in smaller theaters last year. I saw it on my movie app come up every once in a while. I'm very happy that I didn't go see it in theater. I usually don't go to some of the smaller theaters around my area to see movies like this, so I'm just glad I got to watch it, and since I knew it was out, it's one of those movies I didn't want to miss out on for sure. So, when I was going into this, I didn't know much about it. I went in pretty fresh, so when I started the movie, I didn't know what it was going to be about, so I thought it could have been about anything, and I kind of expected more. If you're going to make a movie like this, we have a lot of imagination movies out there, and sometimes they go over well, sometimes they're a big flop, and it kind of depends on how you use it. Well, this movie doesn't want to really focus on Jonah's imagination, and when it comes up in the movie, you're not really sure what's going on. That probably what it means by the suggestive content, but otherwise there's not much to it. And so then they just kind of keep going on with their boring storyline that they have of this family that's dirt poor and really just kind of don't have much pizzazz about them. So I was generally bored with this movie. I thought it dragged on. I thought there wasn't much action. The few things that happen aren't like, life-changing things to happen. So, obviously the worst thing in this movie is these boys watching porn. And, that's kind of part of every young man's growing up is the first time that they see porn. So I don't know about the cussing. It wasn't all that much, It was just kind of a blah movie, So their main story is about survival and the boys needing food to eat and stuff. There's a period of the movie that focuses on that, but it's not the main point either. So the father leaves for a while and comes back. I think most movies I've ever watched like this, if the father leaves, they're gone forever. And I'm not really sure why they had the father come back in this movie. I think they could have, really helped the mother's character a lot more and actually had her opinion worth something if she would have gone it on her own and, trying to raise these boys and try and, nurture the younger one. Maybe it would have mattered a little bit more if the dad wasn't there. But the fact that he came back, that just kind of ruined things. So I just think if you're going to make a movie that's like a lot of other movies before it, you might as well stick to the plan and have the father leave for good. I just, when he came back, I was like, nah, that doesn't work. So the only other thing was that it didn't have much drama. I thought it was more of a drama than a comedy. I guess I chuckled at some things. I didn't laugh or anything, but it's not a comedy. It's not funny. There's not really that much going on. There's a lot of suggestive comment or suggestive material, and that just leaves the audience open to opinion. Whatever that person thinks or that person thinks, sure, it might have been that. Who knows? And movies like that just don't. I don't connect with them. I don't get what a movie about suggestive feelings and suggestive content is about. There's no point to it. Excuse me. Yeah, I've just been dealing with this cold. I think my main point about this movie is that it drug on without a point for too long. And, it kind of had the boys grow older, but it didn't have them do anything. And this big reveal at the end is that people find out that the youngest brother has a world. And he's 10 years old, and all 10-year-olds have a world. So it's not like he's messed up. He just has a world. So I just didn't think that it was that big a deal and that big of a reveal. It ends very stupidly, and it starts even worse. So I'm going to give this a D, and movies like this that I watch, all the movies that I watch in a year, of movies I've never seen before, I watch a lot, and I just really think that this deserves to be one of the worst ones that I've seen in this year already. So, excuse me. I'm very sorry that I have to give We the Animals a D, but that's my grade for that. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. I'm sorry about my sneezing. I'm sorry about my voice, but I do have a lot of movies on my list I have to make reviews for and I have to watch, so just had to make this one at this moment. So thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy movies.